What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode. We are up, we are at it. 5 a.m. steps are getting bagged, and it's peak week. Bash.
Want me to do it, I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But God did it. But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
Peak week breakfast, so we've got the ISO XP Applied Nutrition chocolate peanut flavour. I'll see what this is about. Oats and the isolate in there. Gonna bang this creatine in every morning, and I don't know about you guys, but I always use leftover protein toast sort of stuff, so got all of my oatmeal in there, which portion on there. We'll see how this works out, because I've not used that protein for oats before, so we'll check this out. If you watch my last video, you'll see how much better my oats usually look. This came out decent, but yeah. We've got the prep here for peak week part 1 depletion. Wednesday, Tuesday, today. So what we're going to be taking with us, this is going to be a post-workout meal with some isolate, pre-workout and meal 2. So we'll take these with us today. Right, just arrived at work. What I'm going to do on this peak week first half vlog is do a sort of review vlog every day of how I'm feeling, going through my food for the next day and stuff like that, because honestly, with work, peak week, coaching, the rest of it, it's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to be doing vlogs on an evening 3-part vlog for this peak week in part 1, and they'll be moving into the carb up side of the peak week, which is a much more pleasant side, and maybe I'll have a bit more energy to do the full vlog. I'll have more time as well because we won't be hitting the gym as much. About heading to work, peak week, day 1, let's go, let's smash it. And also I was going to do a check-in on the evening when I got back, but we just finished in the gym, and I thought it was only right to have a little review. So chest, delts done on a Monday, which is unusual for me. Usually Monday is legs, but we trained them yesterday, so we had a full week to recover before getting on stage. So in for chest and delts today, done 3 and 3. 3 on chest, 3 on delts. Major pump session more than anything else, try and really pump them muscles out. 25 minutes on the cross trainer to try and save the knees. I am more of a stairmaster guy, but cross trainer for the knees. Now what we've got after is 200 grams white potato and isolate protein shake. I wish it was Ghost, it's not. It's Applied Nutrition, peanut butter and chocolate flavour, which is still banging to be fair. I'm not a massive fan of the isolate stuff. The whey is much nicer for me, but this actually is quite good. It's quite nice. That's day 1 of the depletion wrapped up, and I didn't have any prep brain today. I remembered my socks and boxes changed, which I normally don't. And again, big shout out to Ambition Sports, obviously repping amazing clobber. If you want to shop Ambition Sports, the link is in the description. Use Ethan for 20% off at checkout. Code Ethan, ETHAN, and it'll get you 20% off. That's pretty much first day wrapped up. Tomorrow morning, going to be the same vibe, going out, getting the steps in early doors. I think I've got another 2,500 to catch up tonight. One more meal to go in, which will be chicken spinach, I think, onto day 2. Got some client check-ins to do as well, so I'm glad I've got these potatoes so I can think straight. But yeah, onto day 2, taking a bit more carbs out into day 2, and then pretty much just the oats for carbs on day 3. So that's day 1 wrapped up. Stay tuned, day 2 coming. Day 2, depletion, it's on. To be honest with you, I feel much better than I did the last time we've done depletion. Probably just because I know what it's all about. I'm experienced with it a bit more now. I know what to expect. What we're going to do today is head out, get some steps. It's about 5:15, but what I'm going to do is take my breakfast to work with us in the bag, just to get my meal times a bit more on, because I'm normally eating breakfast at about 5:45, and then my next meal's not till maybe 10. So I'm thinking if I take that to work, get that in at 8, and then 10, 12, 3, and then we train. It means my meal timings aren't like 4 hours apart, which will just help with obviously hunger levels and stuff like that. But yeah, first things first, get out, we're gonna get some steps in, try and hit about 4,000 or 5,000, and then get to work. Trying to hit that 4K, 5K mark. Up this morning, weight, new low, 155.8 on the scales. Got those Withings body scales. So they reckon I'm sitting at 5.3% body fat. If that's the case, I'm fucking buzzing. 5% club achieved in the first prep. Absolutely buzzing. Probably going to get a couple of new lows over these next couple of days of depletion as well before we go into ramming kilograms of potato jam in it. Just a little check in there this morning. I'll finish these steps off, get the day started. That is session number 2, wrapped up of the depletion sessions. One more to go, just done a back session, some rows, some cable pull downs and some rear delts hit. About 6 exercises, about 15 sets in total. That's that done. Cross trainer 25 minutes, heart rate about 135 and full weight. But if you have watched this far, you're an absolute legend first off. And secondly, keep watching, because I'm going to show at the end of this video, at the end of the part 1 of peak week video, the treats that I bought for post show. And I'm telling you, these are something special. These are something special. They got delivered today, and I will show you the treats tomorrow. At the end of tomorrow's video, in the fridge, they're just going to be staring at me. Got my prep in for part 2 of peak week, which is the carb up. We've got all the food in for that, so we're going to start prepping that soon as well, get everything sorted. But post workout, we've got our whey isolate, and yeah, it's the applied nutrition stuff. It's actually quite nice. The mix is really, really smooth, but it's just a bit thin for me. I like the whey stuff. And we've also got our potato. So when we're getting that into us, getting home, getting one more meal in, which is chicken and spinach with some almonds, and then onto the final day of peak week, which has been better than the first depletion of peak week. I know that the first depletion I was fucking dead. I mean, I'm feeling it, but not feeling it like I was the first time. I'm lighter on the scales, lower body fat, still perform better in the gym, looking much better. Yeah, everything is going swimmingly, so let's keep it that way for the rest of the week and smash out Sunday. But yeah, on to day 3. Oh, there we are, day 3 of the depletion. So it was really windy last night, it looks like. There's loads of trees. Blew down, the bins were down in my street. I'm just trying not to trip over here. In comparison to last time, this has been so much better. I think I was just more ready for it now. Mindset and everything. Got on the scale this morning, 155.8. The non-mover from yesterday. However, my Withings scales now says 4.4%, which I'm not sure is entirely accurate, because I don't know what sub 5% body fat should be looking like on this. But that's what it is. It is 4.4%. Get that in you. Yeah, so out for morning steps again. Try and route about 4,000 or 5,000. Get to work, get graft done, hit the gym, arm session, get a juicy arm pump, get home, and then show you guys the food or the treats I'm going to be taking down to Coventry with this post show. And they are special, so keep watching. Let's prep for carb update. I'm going to get these steps finished, and I'll probably be checking in before or after the gym. And that is the last session of peak week, part 1, the depletion, wrapped up. And it's the last session of peak week in total, actually. Just came out, we done arms, as you've seen, posing, and then got on the cross trainer for 25 minutes, which I thought, what's the point in filming cardio? It's boring and no one likes it anyways. So post workout, some almonds, 10 grams, and of course the isolate. Same flavour, the peanut butter chocolate one from Applied Nutrition. Obviously the same flavour. I'm not going to buy loads of different flavours of the isolate, although I wish I could, and that I'd have a different flavour every time. And I could do that if all of you subscribe to this channel, and then YouTube will pay for it on the isolate. But actually, what they'd be paying for is weight, because isolate can sling after this prep, because isolate isn't as nice as proper weight, in my opinion. Rocking the Ambition Sport again. Woo! Ethan, 20% off at checkout. What we're gonna do is wrap it up here, except for everyone of you legends who's watched this far, who will now see my post treats. My post, again, absolute brain fog. Post show treats are coming up next. That's what we're gonna finish the video with. Post show treats. We're gonna go home, show you this. I'm gonna get this down my mouth and start get some carbs in from tomorrow. As I said to everyone who watched to the end of day 2, we will be showing my post-stage treats. These are from Kahuna Cookie, the Mars collection here. So we'll be taking 1 down, maybe 2, we'll see. These are absolute beasts. A little Milky Way in there. Woo. Look at that. Look at it. You got the Snickers. Size of it. We've got the Twix. We've got the Milky Way. We've got the Mars and the Maltese one. That actually looks fucking banging. I'm trying to get focus on it. There. That. But watch part 2. You'll see which ones are one I take down. I want the lot, but we don't want to be pigs now. Watch part 2 of Peak Week. You find out which one I bring down, which one I'm going to scran after the show.